So I thought instead of doing like those updates via email, I'd give you guys some videos whenever I'm doing cool stuff. So right now I am down in one of our machine shops at Weber State, and what I'm working on is building plugs for our vacuum chamber. The vacuum chamber is almost ready to be assembled. This is just the steel plate that we're currently milling to hopefully have it look nice and smooth and be able to get a vacuum seal out of it. Right now I am using the lathe to make plugs like this that are eventually going to be clamped down into looking things like, I don't know where they went. I don't know. That one, well, the one I'm working on right now, this guy, is basically we take big hunks of aluminum here, put them into the lathe, which is cool because your part spins instead of your bit, so it's like a backwards drill, and bring them down piece by piece, just little layer by little layer. I'm taking off 10 mils at a time, and a mil is 1,000th of an inch, so tiny. But I thought I don't know, I'm just down here alone, so I thought I'd make a video for fun to show you guys what I'm doing here. So it's going to get loud here, so I apologize if you can't hear anything, but just take in the view, I guess. So now, that guy is now spinning. I'm going to try to not drop my phone onto this. So down here I've got dials, and this is what I'm actually watching. I'm going to bring that into my 0 point that I made, which doesn't want to be hit right now. Coincidentally, that lines up with my x-axis 0 there. I'm going to come in. Now I'm going to set this guy to 20 mils. Pull this lever, which will automate it. And now, sorry, I'm looking at what I'm doing instead of the phone. My apologies. So now this bit right here is moving slowly across that surface, taking off just a little bit at a time. So this is what I've been doing for yesterday afternoon. Most of it I spent doing those other plugs. This morning I got here at 6. It's now 9:15. And then we headed off to work in a little bit. But there's a little taste of that. And then I'll make another video to show you what the vacuum chamber looks like, yada yada yada. So then shut that off so now it's not moving back and forth anymore. Back off our y-axis so it comes towards me. Move this guy back to our 0. Now we go back in, yada yada yada. Set it to 30 mils and make another cut. And then it does the same thing again. I can actually leave that running without fear. So what I think is really cool, once we start getting into the trickier stuff like making threads on it for this part, we have to carve out those threads, we have to carve out that O-ring. What you do is you actually hand grind tools that get mounted into the lathe. So this one, let's see, something like this is going to be used to make our threads. It'll move along, and this is all automated, so we can kind of set it to the thread depth and spacing we need. Sorry. And then something for an O-ring. Oh, we don't have one handy. Kind of has to reach in and cut it out. Sorry this is a boring video, I'm just doing what I would have been doing anyways. So here we go. If you look at this guy, if I can get it into focus, So that'll actually reach in somewhere and carve out an O-ring groove, like what we need right here. So I think it's cool that once you get, like, we have machines, eventually you have to have something that makes the machines. So I think it's cool now, like, you're to the point where you're like the barbaric state of hand grinding things to make, I don't know, stuff. So that's what I've been doing, and I'm going to end this video now. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Love you, miss you. I hope I can send this. It's on my phone, so probably send it in an email, because the text message will be way too big. Bye, love you.